Dlamini Zuma went out live on television and said there was a money clinic during some conference at ANC where there was like lots of money handed out, where she says Fikile Mbalola, Ronald Lamola, they were all involved in it so that Fikile could become SG. So now it's getting dirty. You know, it's getting dirty. And we're in trouble, guys. We take it for granted. We're in trouble.
That's why I said politics as we know it is coming to an end, dog. It's dead. They're on life support, bro.
But what's the alternative? You see, that's my other thing. What is the alternative?
For us to come together, bro.
And here's my thing.
The only way, bro.
Broke it down for me quite beautifully and said, if you had somebody told you that I've got 5 years, and in this 5 years I'm leaving, why would you trust a person with your life that is every 5 years keeps changing? One understands. And right now that we have in the race between the big parties, I trust none of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I trust none of them.
Responsibly. What caught your attention this week, Big Mac?
One of the biggest things that caught my attention this week is the brawl that is now happening within the ANC, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dlamini Zuma went out live on television and said there was a money clinic during some conference at ANC where there was like lots of money handed out.
Money clinic?
Money clinic?
A room, it was called a clinic room or money clinic room or whatever in some hotel, where she says Fikile Mbalola, Ronald Lamola, they were all involved in it so that Fikile could become SG, and Ronald was also there. Ronald has come out and said in a comradely way, please retract that statement. Fikile said that he's speaking to his lawyers. So now it's getting dirty.
Whoa.
You know, it's getting dirty. And I'm like, also, Dlamini Zuma is like a woman of such great stature. I mean, she was at the African Union, and then like the wheels are really coming off, you know. And with all these political parties, like another other one just came here and said that this, that, and the other. That's the EFF. The ANC went and did this. Then you look at the DA as well with Helen Zille and all of those scandals that are happening. So I'm like, guys, in a country where there's so much going on, you've got the Madlanga Commission, you've got this, you've got that, and you've got like, we're going into municipal elections. Who do we trust with our money? Who do we trust with our lives? Who do, like, you know, it's unfortunate that we live in a democratic country where there's certain political parties that are going to be running stuff, but look at what we have. You know what I mean? I looked at it and I thought, like, we're in trouble, guys. We take it for granted. We're in trouble. You were saying exactly the same thing, Hore. You know, for Julius to come, to go on, on air and speak so badly about his own constituency. Pella, you guys speak to the youth. Yeah. You know what I mean? You speak to the youth. Those are the people that you sort of like ran on in terms of your campaigning. We look after youth. We look after the marginalized. We look after the workers, this, that, and the other. And now you're attacking, Podcast and Chill Network. These ones are fighting amongst each other. These ones have got a scandal with Tony Leon, etc. These are the big political parties that are supposed to be running our country and municipalities. We're in shit, guys.
That's why I said politics as we know it is coming to an end, dog. It's dead. They're on life support, bro.
But what's the alternative? You see, that's my other thing. What is the alternative?
For us to come together, bro.
That's the only way.
It's the only way, bro.
So I reckon it's road to 2 million, right? 1.8 million subscribers so far and growing. 2 million.
Yes.
That's a constituency on its own.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? Where it's an opportunity for
Macfarlane,
people
don't
to
say that.
stand up. Do you understand what I mean? It's an opportunity for people to stand up because, guys, and here's my thing. Somebody broke it down for me quite beautifully and said, if you had somebody told you that I've got 5 years, and in this 5 years I'm leaving, why would you trust a person with your life that is every 5 years keeps changing? I understand. We've got this country for the rest of our lives. None of us are going anywhere else, right? Yet we put our lives on somebody that has got a 5-year term and he wants to be out. He wants to loot and make as much money as possible, cash in and leave. We're left to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's got to be a revolution in this country.
Bro, the reality is we need more podcasts and chill networks, right? And what I mean is that this space is not funded by the government or anything. It started from the ground up. And then
funded, African owned.
Hey?
I'm saying this is black funded and African owned, right?
How's it African owned?
I mean, like you're an African man.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
right?
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought you said Africans owned.
No, African owned. No,
I thought you said Africans owned.
no. Black funded, African owned. No, I'm just saying.
Right, and along the
Julia
journey.
said about white people, blah blah blah. He said you are so anti-African.
Okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So it starts off with like me and Len, right? And then shots come. and then Dudu comes, and then Simpiwe comes, right?
Yeah.
But all of this is because of the support of the chillers. Do you get what I'm saying? So the more the young people per se watch, the more money we make, and then the more we can employ more people, and the bigger this thing grows. You understand? Because it started with just one show, but now we're sitting at 9.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
right.
So we need more podcasts and chills, like.
Yes. So
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, those more voices. We need more voices.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I mean?
besides more voices, bro. Like if you're in the hood, like that's why I like that Sinkwa thing. The guy we had.
Oh, Isinkwa Setu.
Isinkwa Setu,
Yes, yes.
where they came together, right? And they started a bakery, my nigga.
Yeah.
And they're using the money from the 350s.
Yeah.
So we need more stuff like that.
Those
bro.
kind of things.
Yeah.
When we come
yes.
together, we bring our money together, and then we change whatever
Yeah.
needs to be changed within our where we can.
But
Yeah.
and you know what's also happening, and
Yeah.
I apologize for butting in there. What's also started to happen in some municipalities is these is like almost like loan parties, right? Where the municipalities are like, enough is enough. We're not going to take our money and give it to straight into government hands. We want to run our own municipality.
Yes.
We will pay our taxes.
Thank
we will
you.
pay our rates and what have you. But it's not going into government coffers. We'll do it ourselves.
Wow.
And eventually, some person emerges out of that to be able to run with this, but controlled, managed, and driven by the community, because they've seen that enough is enough. And eventually we're going to get to that point. I think there's about 690 parties that have registered for the municipal elections going to the 4th of November. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And now the thing is, if there isn't somebody that can bring all of these groups together, you've got 690 voices bickering all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean? So there has to be somebody that leads. And right now that we have in the race between the big parties, I trust none of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I trust none of them.
And I think a lot of people share your sentiment.
Make a great president. I'm so sorry.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't wanna
Like
be
you
president.
great or
No,
not?
no.
You've got the voice that can push people, that can radicalize like movements. You know, the fact that we've got 1.8 million subscribers, people that are watching whatever is happening on the network. Clearly, you can make something happen. You know what I mean?
No. My job is just to share the knowledge.
Just to talk that shit.
No, I don't want to be in politics,
Oh.
man. I got no security. I walk freely now.
Yeah, we
man.
saw what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
I
I
walk
was saying,
freely, man.
what I was trying to say, Macfarlane, is that you see, when it comes to such.
Wait, that was random. Why did you say we don't want you as president? I didn't say I want to be president.
No, I'm just
That was random.
Yeah.
like Julius Malema said,
President of the
he said
chillers.
this is a political party.
No, my nigga.
My apologies,
Leave
bro.
me out of that shit,
You do
my nigga.
everything that politicians do. Drink, you DJ. You know what I mean? Like, you wear whatever you want.
There's something there.
You could be a politician, bro. But I think I wanted to add is this, that when it comes to certain things like the ideologies of, all right, cool, let's take the power back. The issue of greed when it finally hits the wrong person. So then how do we curb that? It needs to have more strict rules when it comes to people in power. You know what I mean? I feel like we're way too lenient to watching the president do whatever he wants to do, loot and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, okay, in 4 years he's leaving. Whereas if we were more stricter, like, yo, my man, the fact that you're already doing this in the beginning, we have to let you go. We have to bring someone else in and be outside of your party.
It's just the way that they need to be set up. It's like how the constitution of that particular party should be. You come with CAC, you're out.
But that doesn't change anything, Bongs, because you take ANC out, ne?
Yeah.
You put DA in now.
Yeah.
Now it's time for DA to eat.
Yeah.
Actually, that's true, man.
They already
You understand?
Yeah.
That's all. So it's just a cycle.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
But I
just
mean,
different
like,
party.
what if the strictness goes as far as this? Okay, so you screwed up your term and you screwed up like before the 5 years. We'll get you out, and now you are now in a position where you are almost in detention for the next 10 years. You have to prove you can no longer be the governing party. If the next party does the same thing, they got 10 years where they have to prove they can bring change, but they can never be voted into the government itself. You know what I'm saying? In some way, somehow,
I
we
like
slowly
that.
get rid of the guys who are doing shit
Oh, yeah.
because of one person, because that's always the case.
Okay.
You're cool with one person doing
Process
shit.
of elimination.
Process of
Yes.
elimination.
Yeah.
And then eventually ANC, DA, EFF is all out. And then now we're starting with the whole new party scheme. Then we're like, cool, who's next to
that's a
try it
good
out?
idea, yeah.
That could work, bro.
Because then you are forced to make actual change.
Yeah, you have to make change, bro. Because now we're strict as a country. Because the less strict we are, bro, we're gonna keep getting fucked, bro. That's the truth.
we are, bro.
And then we're getting fucked because of greed. Yeah, bro.